Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trade Confident. Well, I hope you guys had a good weekend. If you guys were watching the charts, you guys were watching the indicators here, we were able to predict some very, very nice moves. It just kind of gives you a lot more peace when you can predict the markets with a little bit more accuracy. So over the weekend, no, guys, let's start here. Sorry. We just went 95 for 95 wins yesterday. We ended up winning 2 trades over the weekend. We won our 94th one, and that was up here on Matic for 10.79%. And then we won another one on Mana, actually for 7.46% yesterday. So we're doing really well. We actually hit our target. I was trying to go for 95 for 95 wins. So now we're just going to try to go for 100 for 100 before the end of the year is over. And then 200 for 200 before 2022 is over. So we got a lot of time for that. But we never lost a trade here. I will show you guys how to actually subscribe, and so you guys can get all the trade calls on this channel in the second half of this video. But I want to go over the analysis for BTC this morning. Okay. So I was reading this article this morning that says the Kraken CEO basically says he's expecting the dollar to crash and Bitcoin to go to $40,000 and below. And so all I want to do, I'm not saying that he's correct. He also, in the same interview, they ended up going to the back in the previous, beginning of this year, and he's like, well, he also predicted that Bitcoin was going to go to 100,000 before the end of the year is over. So there's these articles floating around that are making the crypto market seem extremely bearish right now, that it's going to keep dropping out. So here's what I do with those. I read them just to kind of see what I think you guys and retail traders are going to be thinking, because that's really what I want to know is what are the retail traders going to think of that? And so it's in the back of their mind. So let's do an account check right now. I want to do account checkups, okay? I want to create something new here. Currently, the account is sitting down about 5%. Okay, we're not doing too bad. I know the market's going down quite a bit, but 5% is not bad. And I have actually no idea how I ended up there. Anyways, so cash portfolios right now are sitting at 42.58%. That's awesome. That's roughly about $42,000, $40,000, 41, whatever, that we're sitting in cash. I want you guys to check this, because in your accounts right now, can you guys endure another flash crash like we had? Can you? Honestly, can you endure that? And if your answer is no, and you're going to bottom out to zero, then what are you doing without cashing your positions for your trades, your buy limits, or your exchange? Are you guys okay just losing the rest of your money in your exchange if it goes down here? The average trader that emailed me in that I could read that I was working with lost between 50 to 60% of their portfolio in one single move down here. Okay? 50 to 60%. I know some people who lost all of it because we got some really sad notes of them not being encouraged about life. We'll just call it like that. So are you guys prepared for a $40,000 drop? Because from $40,000 from where we're currently sitting right here, if we come into where we're looking at, 40,000 puts us at a 12% drop. People are also looking at a possible $30,000 drop, a 35% decrease of where we're currently at. Guys, the drop that we had over here from the high to the low, when we rebounded, was only 19%. We're talking about a 15% further decrease if we hit down to about $30,000. Are you guys ready for it? Because if you guys honestly are watching this video, and this is why I'm going to try to help you guys master risk management on this video here. If you guys are looking at your accounts and you're like, honestly, Travis, I can't endure another 35% drawdown here because I would be wiped out, then you need to get cash into your portfolios. You have to get cash in here, or else if you guys are leveraged, you are going to hit margin calls if this happens, and you're going to possibly lose it all because you don't have the opportunity to hold a position back into the profit when you hit a margin call. The exchange literally closes your guys' positions for you, and there's no way to make the money back. Okay, just going to give you, I want to start with that so you guys can check. We're doing an account checkup this morning. All right. Looking at the weekend, I was saying we're looking very bullish. Why? Because the trend exhaustion was low and the money flow was low. That's exactly what we got. We entered into bullish, and the moment that we started pushing up very close into the top red section, the entire crypto market literally stopped and started to move back down. Very powerful sign, because when this gets to the top section, we are seeing moves down back in the market. Those of you guys who are trading with this, I have people doing tens of thousands of dollars just trading with these two indicators right here. They are the absolute two best to call drops and pumps in the market. There are no better ones. I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything like that, but we have seen this happen so many times where they are literally calling the drops before we see pumps back up. And you guys can see it over here. Yes, we did end up calling the drop over here. We saw this accumulation at higher levels. We saw the accumulation at higher levels. Top red section here, guys. That's what we're looking for pushes up into right here, and then we're getting drops back down. We also saw the overall trend start when the trend exhaust was very high and the well money flow was high. If you guys look from the left to the right, the highest peak was at the top before we entered into the bear market cycle. This is how we are literally predicting the moves down and up in the market, and that's why that Friday video for Bitcoin was predicted to move up over the weekend. That's exactly what we got. Make sure you guys are getting these in the description. I also have them on extra sale today, so I'll go over that in the second half of this video. It's actually the lowest you guys will ever be able to get these, and I will be raising the price back up. Let's go over metrics right now. Bitcoin metrics this morning are going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys have an hour and a half left here, okay? We're sitting in the neutral section. Neutral makes sense right here because we kind of just been in this channel. Now, this is arguably what some people can call on lower time frames, if they're looking at this, a pull and a flag. So this is what is this is referred to as a bull flag, okay? I'm not going to try to do some other fancy technical terms here. This is basically a bull flag. This will usually look to try to break to the upside. But the thing about this is a lot of people do think it's going to break to the upside. And then if this just heads back down, people freak out because they expect a drop. And what they do is they start looking for supports. This is the greatest next ascending support that I can find. It is over here, and we're basically pulling this touch, and we're going to pull the bottom of the candle wick touch, which if we crash back down, the saving grace of this little bear market, if we go down, is really sitting at about $43,000. We're going to need to bounce from $43,000, guys, or this thing is going down. Because once you start breaking down below this level, the only other place I see that's going to save us is maybe this level down here, which is about $40,700. Very, very closely correlated. I know we're talking a few $100s off, but that's not much in Bitcoin. After that, the next strongest structure support, if anybody knows 2 cents about technical analysis, is structure low down here. Okay, that is why I started this video off with, are you guys willing to handle, or are you able to handle a $30,000 drop? Because that is, this structure low is sitting down here at $29,462. Okay, if that happens, Dogecoin's going to pretty much like 4 or 5 cents, if not lower. You're going to see other altcoins basically bottom out. Are you ready to handle that in the market? And do you have cash ready to buy the dip? Because some of you guys' only hope in your exchanges, if this does happen, is to buy the dip to lower your break-even entry, because a lot of you aren't going to have patience to hold back in the profit. I do, and I'm going to show you guys how I have that patience. But I'm just doing a big checkup with you guys. Are you ready for this? If it goes up, that's fantastic. But who cares if you guys make a ton of money just to lose it all 3 weeks later? Literally, it's not worth it, okay? Trying to drill this into you guys, okay? Long versus short trades. We're seeing long trades increase over here, which is very bullish. I actually do like this. This is a bullish sentiment, even though we're talking about preparing for a drop if that happens. Price structure moving down with long trades entering into the market. This is a bullish sign, because this actually has shown us in the past when price structure is moving down, long trades are moving into the market. This does actually usually see a positive correlation of a move back up. So I know we're preparing for a loss, and you should always be preparing for losses in your exchange. I'm convinced of that, guys. Every single time you enter into a trade, you need to prepare for the price to go against you. That will force you guys to have really good risk management. Because again, all you have is a good story until you sell. Everybody who has these stories of making millions of dollars, or you guys show your friends your accounts that are up 10, 20,000, maybe $100,000, all you have is a good story until you sell. Okay, that is where it really comes down to. That's why we consistently take profits on this channel, so we can consistently make compound interest. Guys, yes, the account is down a little bit right here. We're down about 5%, but we've accumulated like $600 to $700 in here based off just going in and out of trades on Matic. That 26% win we took on Matic, I was in that. I'm also in this trade over here that we took on Matic that we're looking at. What was it, 10.79%. This is why if you guys have maybe a little extra cash, like I told you on Friday, to maybe look to get into some of our coins and diversify, because we're making like $400, $500, $600 based off our account balance as the market keeps going down. It's really, really helping with the overall risk management, okay? Long versus short trade risk. We are still sitting in a good long trade section. I believe that's where we need to be headed. Well Institutional Smart Money, they're coming out with long trades, guys. This is still the best thing to do. I know this can go down further, but is it guaranteed? No. So hear me out, guys. This isn't a channel where you're going to hear what I think I want to hear and like what I'm going to tell you guys. You're going to hear both sides. Can it go down? Yes, it absolutely can. But is there a chance that we could actually start seeing it move back up? Yes, and nobody has a crystal ball of is it going to go down or is it going to go back up? So that only leaves you with one option. Listen, there's only one option you guys have since nobody can predict the whole thing perfectly. Yes, our indicators are ridiculous, and I would honestly say we can predict the market with 80 to 85% predictability, which this gives you guys it gives you the greatest edge you can possibly have with our indicators, okay? That's just flat out. But are there times where the indicators will be wrong? Yes. When I say 80 to 85%, we're still talking about a 15 to 20% chance where you guys can still use these and something can go wrong, and it will go wrong. I'm not going to be arrogant enough to tell you guys something is always going to be great with our indicators. Nobody's indicators, nobody's products are going to always be right. So you must always fall back on risk management to protect your guys' account. So you need to do an account checkup right now to see if you are ready for another drop. Even if it goes up and we start just, blasting off here and we come in here, we pull a 50% move in here for percentage-wise, that'd be great, guys. Everyone's going to love it. We're going to love structure high at 50%, but are you guys ready for another 25 to 30% drop in the whole crypto market, which on altcoins translates to a whole lot more drop down? Why? Because we're starting at a lower price. Okay, let's continue here. Support and resistance prices. Where's the next resistance? I'm looking at the resistance of $50,000, okay? $50,000 for a resistance, and then I'm just looking at structure low for support. So structure low is looking at right about here on the charts. We need to see a bounce here if we're going to get a nice move back up here. The resistance here, really this is the greatest, strongest resistance up here. I would love to see a little bull run here where we start breaking this descending resistance and we start pushing back up. What are the chances of that? Well, guys, I'm not really sure. I honestly, who actually knows? The next thing that we can probably do and expect is to see the trend exhaustion move down to the bottom section, and then we're going to look for a bounce back up here. That's going to be correlated to the descending support line here. That's also correlated to this ascending support line. So we have a descending support and an ascending support. Okay, descending, ascending support. This area right here is a very good bounce zone where we could actually start flying back up here, and it could get very, very bullish. So what a lot of people do is when they think and they see a crypto getting bullish, they take off their risk management buy limits, they put it into the market because they're greedy. They say, I want to make more money. I want to make more money. Guys, you can go ahead and do that. But when you guys are getting greedy in here and the market's going up, wells and institutions are coming out and they are shorting your positions, and you guys are just going to end up on the wrong side and you're going to be stuck holding the bag all the way back down. Okay? You must understand that if you want to trade these crypto markets for a while, and I know a lot of you guys want to trade for a living, you absolutely have to make risk management the number one priority in all of your trading. The number one priority, guys. Who cares if you find a low coin that ends up pumping, 20x, 200x? That's great. They're going to be far and few between. And it's actually a blessing, and possibly, if you guys let me say this, it's actually a curse on you guys when you guys are looking into the markets, because you are going to be emotionally stimulated to look for that move. Okay? Once you have that in your system of a pump move where you buy super low and you go 20, 30x, you are going to be conditioned. It's actually harder for somebody to emotionally take themselves out of that stimulation and trade with good risk management for a living than it is for someone who has never had that experience. I'm telling you guys the truth. I work with thousands of traders. That is the truth. It's in your system. It's the jackpot mentality, and you don't like using risk management because you said, if I can do it once, I can do it again. And that's not the mentality you guys should be having in crypto. It should always be risk management first. Okay, so I'm coming down a little bit stronger today. I'm just trying to protect your guys' accounts. If we break the support line here and we go down, the next greatest support is 30,000. Are you ready or are you not? There's only going to be two parties: people who lose a ton of money and people who are going to save their accounts and still go down, but they're going to save their accounts with risk management. Okay, dollar cost average entries. If you guys are going long, basically dollar cost averaging all the way down here, guys. Great entries all the way down for when we move back up. Okay, looking at exit points in here. Haven't got really a super good exit here yet because we just haven't gone up. So we're just waiting for a move back up and then this move back down. As far as a golden cross here, guys, look at this. It's so funny. When the golden cross happens with a 50 above the 200 moving average, it actually is, it's so funny. When this happened over here in a death cross, we spent more time going up in crypto. And it's funny because we're actually almost getting to the point where we've spent more time going down in crypto on a golden cross than a death cross. This is something I come out with because it originally started with stocks with the 50 above the 200-day moving average. But it's just I'm leaving this on here, guys, but it is what it is. I'll just leave it there. Okay, let me get you guys into how to actually trade with us, because everything I'm talking to you guys about right now is in our membership. I'm going to show you guys, like, it's so weird because it feels like it's turning into a sales video right now. But like, guys, what I'm teaching you here by keeping your account safe, by only being down 5% right now, I will teach you guys how to do this with our buy limits, as well as the Telegram channel, okay? I want to help keep your guys' money safe because I know you guys have worked for it hard, okay? $49 a month. That's all you guys need to pay. This will be going up in price. I want to make that clear for you guys. We are going to be upping that price so we can pay for more employee expenses and just growing the business because we're exploding over here because people are finally realizing, oh my gosh, it is possible to never lose a trade again, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. With that, you guys get access to all the metrics that I talked to you guys over here. Stick around for the indicator sale because it actually does start today and it goes to the end of the month. With this $49, here's how you guys get into every single one of our trades over here, and you guys can take advantage of the wins that we're winning. It is so much fun over here. You guys are going to be able to trade any of these coins. I'm going to show you how to do this on Bitcoin this morning just because I want to keep the rest private for our subscribers, and then I'll go over the indicators here in a second. What you guys are going to see is that every morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, this is going to update, all right? Today it has updated because I personally have already updated these by hand this morning because I pay a lot of detailed attention to this. What you guys are going to see is this turn to 12.20. If you guys have extra money to put into the exchange right now for all of your coins, let's say you have another $1,000. It doesn't matter. You guys pick the amount. You're simply going to split your $1,000 or $4,000 into 4 equal sections. So $1,000 would simply just be $250. 25% of your trade allocation is going to go buy limit 1, buy limit 2, buy limit 3, and buy limit 4. Okay, guys, once your first buy limit is hit, you are simply just going to leave the other buy limits where they are at. Okay, just leave them exactly where they're at. And then what's going to happen in here is you guys are going to set a sell limit up here at 58,900 currently. And this is for all of our coins, guys. Look for the 4 yellow lines and the 1 sell limit. Awesome. Once you guys do that, come down here into the Telegram channel down here and get access into here. You guys need to sign up on your phone or your computer first, but you guys will be able to click here and it will give you guys a hot link into the Telegram channel where you're able to have me literally as a one-on-one coach here to show you guys what I'm seeing on my end, and we have literally never lost a trade over here. And we are going to be using, guys, the indicators in here, the price versus swell money flow and the trend and exhaustion. These are what we use to call the tops and drops in the market. So here's the deal, guys. So I was actually going to do this right after this video, and I realized what it looks like on here. But here's what you guys are currently getting. You guys are currently getting 81% off. This is, listen carefully, this is not the current deal. I'm going to be upping it this morning. I like to do it when a little bit more people are up, but so I'm going to do it right after this video. I know it seems a little awkward. I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to be honest. I'm sorry about that. This is actually discounted even more. So what you guys are going to be able to do is come out and put coupon. I'm doing this backwards. Sorry, guys. Once you guys click the bundle pack, you guys will be able to enter coupon code Christmas. Okay? Christmas is the coupon code, and you guys are going to be able to get an extra $50 off the bundle pack. This will never be lower than this again. Okay, it will never be lower than this again. This is the lowest I will come down and discount this for. You guys want to get the price for swell money flow, the trend dashboard, and the trend exhaustion at minimum if you want to come trade with me, and take advantage of the wins, is also, call the movements in the market like we did on Friday of calling the whole crypto movement down and up, okay? The market went up because the trend exhaustion was down. We then see the trend exhaustion move up with the price for swell money flow, and then we see it move back down. This is how we're able to call these tops and these bottoms, and how we're actually able to take exits and win these trades and get out before we see big crashes. Guys, Matic over here, we got out these top prices and then it started to move straight back down. That is how we're able to secure more profits in these markets, is with these indicators. Did you guys even see that? Trend exhaustion really high up here. That is why I was calling an exit over the weekend, and I was in this trade as well, and I moved the stop loss up, and then we crashed below the stop loss. That's awesome because we were literally able to call the move down before it happened. That's why they're so accurate, is they're calling moves before moves happen. Okay, so when you guys update this page today, and when you guys click in the link in the description where it shows you guys, the deal on indicators, you will see this page changed here. Well, it will give you guys a coupon code that says use coupon code Christmas at checkout, and you guys will save an extra $50. And at the end of this month only, you guys will see this go up another $50. It is the absolute best deal you can possibly get on our indicators. And when you guys click the indicator link, this will be updated this morning for you guys. Okay, this is just on video right now, but when you click it, this will be updated, I promise. So make sure you guys are getting the indicators. Make sure you guys are getting the membership before that goes up in price. Okay, this membership can literally make you guys hundreds of dollars, even if we're in a bearish market, because we're going to trade the lows and the highs. That's how we've been able to keep winning trades, even though the market's going down. That's case in point right there, okay? And last but not least, guys, join the Telegram channel and do an account checkup right now. Do you have enough cash set in your portfolios right now to handle a drop in the market? If you do, awesome. Keep going. This week is going to be super easy for you guys. Get your buy limits set up. Have cash down here to grab the dips if we keep going down. But guys, make sure you are setting up the indicators so you can watch with more predictability of what's going to happen. The buy limits are over here with the membership, so you guys can access that and get into the Telegram channel where I'll keep you guys safe and I'll show you guys how I'm actually trading these markets. I'm not a financial advisor by any means. Entertainment purposes only, I must say that. But we've been doing very well over here, and hopefully with this teaching today of getting you guys to check where you're currently at, doing an account checkup, this will really get you guys prepared for if we go up or if we go down. Everything you guys need is in the description. I love you guys so much. God bless you so much. And I will keep coming out with videos today, and I hope you guys have a good one. We'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.